flesh of Hebrew.
Uh-huh.
Hebrew have complexions.
Uh-huh.
Brown complexion.
Yes, sir.
And his troopers were not gray, green, or blue. They were brown.
True.
And you can go to Revelation and prove that he was really an African person.
Oh, praise. So our question is, Mr. Patterson, what would be your nationality?
My nationality?
Yes, sir.
If I had a nationality, it would be I am under the rule of Jesus, Israel, and that's all I can say.
Okay, that sounds good. So what we are here to tell you, Mr. Patterson, that you would be a Jew from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
You would not be an African American. You would not be a black crayon color. You are a true Jew that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
Hey, so let me get Jeremiah 14:2. You can read it right here.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 2. Judah mourning.
Judah, the tribe of Judah, they are in mourning. So what nation of people would you say mourning on this earth today? And what they going through? Getting gunned down by the police, living in poverty, single parent home. Uncle get gunned down, children get gunned down. Judah, they are in mourning.
In the gates thereof, make
They leaders have failed them. The tribe of Judah, the people who supposed to be leading them, have failed them.
They are black unto the ground.
What color the Jews?
They are black unto the ground.
So Jesus, his whole tribe, they are black into the ground.
That's right.
So if we look at the ground, the deeper we dig, the darker the dirt get. Right? So we are here to show you, Mr. Patterson, that you are a chosen person of God.
That's right.
Let's go back to Deuteronomy 7 verse 6. Let's see and show you how God feel about you, Mr. Patterson.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
What is Mr. Patterson?
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
That's why you're so special, Mr. Patterson. That's why out of all your life you probably was confused like, man, Lord, what should I do? I can do so many things. I can sing, I can play the piano, I can play basketball, I can fight good, I can sing good, I look good to the ladies. So God said, Mr. Patterson, you are a chosen person above all the people on the face of the earth. That sound kind of, what's the day's term? That sound kind of racist, don't it? Don't it?
I was my mother's caregiver, and we had our Bible study.
Uh-huh.
She went to the Old Testament, and she found the word Cush, and she became angry, and she said Jesus was a black man.
Uh-huh.
Like, and she got angry for all her life. She was showing this blue hair, red rose, and blue eyes person. She was angry and she said Jesus was a black man.
And he was, according to the Bible, as we can read. Let's show you why that image came out, though, Mr. Patterson. Why they gave us this image.
I don't know if we gave you one or not already.
First Maccabees, chapter 3, verse 48. And laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images.
So the Maccabees said, they opened the book of the law, which is the Bible, where the heathen had painted the likeness of their images.
This ain't us.
That's coming back, right? So we meaning they painted the angels white. They painted God white. Painted Jesus white. Painted Moses white. That's why you look at what's the movie of Jesus, Passion of Christ. Painted him white. But it said Maccabees opened the book of the law where the heathen did this. So we are here to show our people that even though the truth kind of hurt, the truth hurt, but we here to tell them. We got to tell them the truth. Because if we don't tell them the truth, we just like the pastor. So, let's see what color was Jesus. Let me get Revelation 1 verse 14. I want you to walk with us right quick, Elder.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 14. His hair and his hairs were white white like wool.
Now he had white woolly hair, the texture of a lamb or a sheep. Yeah, white woolly hair.
And white as snow.
Now his hair, today we call it gray, but John said, hey, it was white as snow.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
His eye was red because he drank wine.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Now his feet was the color of brass, like a penny or a trumpet.
That's right.
Let's see how brown this brass was.
As if they burned in a furnace.
See that, Elder? He was so dark, it like he been burnt in a furnace. Look like Wesley Snipes or somebody. You get me, Elder?
So that image came out of the Catholic Church at a time when the Catholic Church was concerned about Jesus being accepted.
Yes, sir.
And that's why he put no color. Now that that was people was saved by that.
Yes, sir. Because they wasn't gonna let the world worship a black man.
That's right.
They didn't want the black people to know that, hey, the true living God and his son look like you. So that's why the day turns. If you come to a neighborhood, Mr. Patterson, the black kids ain't gonna pull their pants up and stop cussing in front of you. But if the white man do, oh, let me pull my pants up, or he might be important, he might be a police, he might be a lawyer, somebody who can help me. Or I know you remember when mama would get on the phone with the bill collectors, she just got through calling you all kind of names, but soon as she get on the phone with the bill collector, she changing her voice. Hello. Oh, hello. You feel me, Elder? So this picture promoted self-hate. That's why, for example, we sell dope to each other. We take each other wives. We gun each other down because we were never taught that the Messiah looked like us. So if we found out the Messiah looked like us, that's what we'll do. Hey man, if the Messiah looked like us, that brother I just sold dope to might be kin to him.
That's right.
Man, so let me get this precept. First John 4:20. Start at verse 19.
First John chapter 4, verse 19. We love him because he loved us first. If a man say, I love God, and hated his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother, whom he has seen, how can he love God, whom he has not seen?
Good point, so if I hate my brother who look just like me, how can I say I love God when I never even seen him?
Because you can't life.
Right.
So, can we show you, we just need 5 minutes, Mr. Patterson. We'll show you that you are a Jew that the Bible speaks of. Let's go to Deuteronomy 28:15.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So Moses talking to the whole 12 tribes. He said, God told me to give y'all some commandments. But if y'all don't keep them, y'all gonna be cursed. So as people today, are we cursed today? So, like, are we living like cursed people or blessed people? Now the brother said curse, but you may feel blessed. Right? So now we need to...
Jesus said, if you violate one commandment, you are in violation of all. It's only by my grace that you are saved. You are still as filthy rags.
Okay, we can go there too, Mr. Patterson, because we're like, that's in the Bible, but people don't understand that. Because think about this, Mr. Patterson. If I smoke a cigarette, am I considered a rapist or a murderer? I'm not. So that means the understanding of that verse wasn't given what they think it was given. So God, when Moses told the 12 tribes that they would be cursed if they didn't keep the commandments, right? Now she said she feel they feel blessed, but you saying we feel cursed, which I agree with you. Now let's read a couple curses in the Bible that will happen to God's chosen people. Verse 16.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Now, what nation of people are cursed in every city you've been to, Mr. Pastor? You can go to Chicago, LA, New York, Atlanta. It's us, right? We the ones cursed in the cities. We get gunned down by the police. We're filling up the projects. Like, for example, look, you said blessed over there, mama. Now, could you name me a project full of white people? A project full of white people. Yeah. Could you direct me to one? A project there's a hood that's full of Section 8, full of white people. You can't do that, can you? 91. A project, a ghetto that is full of white people. Like, for example, there's not any, right?
In Chicago, Cabrini Green.
So there's not any. So let's read that curse again.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
So Jesus, Moses told God's people that y'all gonna be cursed in the cities and in the field. The sugarcane field, the cotton field, the rice field. Now, hey, don't that fit over, Mr. Patterson? Verse 32. Matter of fact, before we say that, where did you get your last name from, Elder? From your slave owner. Now, where did you get yours from, Mama? Where did you get your last name from? Okay, who did they get it from? Okay, so now you see we doing a process of elimination. Because I used to say all people filling up the projects, cursed in the city. She said her people blessed and not in the projects, right? Verse 32.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long. And there shall be no might in thine hand.
Like you just said, you got your last name from the slave owner. Because our children was given it to another people, and we had no power in our hand to do anything about it. Alright, so verse 37.
And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb and a byword among all nations, whether the Lord shall leave thee.
Now, astonishment, it's like, wow. So don't we look at our people like, wow, look how that brother stand on the corner selling dope all day. Wow, look how this sister come out with her butt cheeks hanging out in front of everybody. Right? So God said his people would be astonishment, and what else? A proverb. Now, a proverb is known as a famous saying. On the high something from a black person, put it in the book. Oh, black people love the watermelon. Or a black man, I'm in an elevator, can raise a family, but a black man can't.
And a byword.
And a byword. We call ourselves black African Americans. How can we be crayon color and two countries? We must be born in the air. Born in the air, crossing America and Africa as a crayon color. It don't make sense, right?
Among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee.
So no matter where, Japan, Russia, Africa, we'll be known as byword, proverbs, and astonishment. Alright, verse 46. Nah, 45.
Moreover, all these curses,
All these what?
all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed. Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
So these curses we're reading about, Moses said, they're going to be upon you for a sign and a wonder, and on your seed forever. So how we know where it's in part? Because it's a sign somewhere to say that, right? So Moses said, how you going to be able to identify the 12 tribes of Israel in the last days? Verse 46, one more time.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign, and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
off the curses we read. They're going to be cursed in every city. They're going to be cursed in the fields. Their children are going to be given it to another people with the last name when they oppress us. What
I experienced this when I first ran back in the There was one thing that did not commit bones to black males. They went to the female. That's that old divide.
Hey, that's the way Satan used to break up a nation. And he go out with the woman first to separate the men. That's in the will of Israel. Alright, so we're going to give you a few more curses. Verse 47.
Because thou serve not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Hold on, God love everybody.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
So Moses telling the 12 tribes that if y'all don't want to keep these commandments that God gave y'all going to serve y'all enemies. Let's go. Who are the enemies?
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
The devil didn't send them. Who sent them?
The Lord shall sin against thee.
So whoever these enemies is that went against God's people, the Lord sent them. Let's see what he sent them for.
And hunger.
And hunger. So when you're hungry, Mr. Pastor, where you get your food from? We already know, right? Alright, and what else?
And in thirst.
What about something to drink?
And in nakedness.
What about that nice jacket Mr. Pastor got on? Same thing, right?
All the money that we earn, we don't spend $1 on ourselves.
And we're going to bring that out too.
And in want of all things.
Mr. Pastor want a house?
In want of all things.
A car?
All things.
Education.
Want of all things.
Health.
And in want of all things.
So God telling his people that y'all don't want to serve me and be happy to keep my commandments. Y'all going to serve these enemies for food, for water, for thirst, for want of all things. And let's see what this enemy do.
And he,
God is spirit.
he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Now, who is that? This enemy that God speaking about said he was going to put a yoke of iron upon your neck until he had destroyed thee. So we've been so destroyed. Now we celebrate Christmas. We call ourselves black crayon colors. We destroyed as a people, Mr. Pastor. Alright, now we're going to hold that 48 right quick, and we're going to go to what he just said. We spend our money on what?
And this the yoke style.
The book of Haggai, chapter 1, verse 6. Ye have so much and bring in little.
You work a lot, but you don't bring in a lot.
Ye eat, but ye have not enough.
You get food stamps, but somehow you still end up hungry.
Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink.
You can buy a water bottle or a pack, but you're still thirsty.
Ye clothe you, but there is none warm.
Buy all the drip in the world, but you still ain't warm.
And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes.
Now when we get paid, it's like we putting our money in a bag with holes. Because like you said, it ain't going to us. It ain't going back to our nation. You know, so that's why we're not happy to walk in the power company and pay our bill, or the water company, or the electric place. But the other nation walk in with a smile. Oh, hey, how you doing? And she give you money. But if we were paying into our own nation, we probably would smile when we walk in there. Because we know it's going back into our generation. See what I'm saying? Alright, so we're going to jump back to 2 more curses. We're going to get to the point. Verse 50. Deuteronomy 28:50.
A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young.
Now whoever this nation was that God was going to send against his people, they going to be a nation of fierce countenance. They weren't going to care if you was old or young. You going to get robbed, raped, and murdered. Verse 54.
So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother.
So Moses said, right now, we in brotherly love. But if we don't keep these commandments, y'all gonna have an evil eye towards each other. So what nation would there be? We got a famous saying around the world, stop the black on black crime. Even though we know Chinese people hate Chinese people, white people hate white people, but it's famous around the world, stop the black on black crime. Because we have an evil eye towards each other.
And toward the wife of his bosom.
And toward our women. We make songs to degrade our women. No other nation make music like that, right?
And toward the remnant of his children, which he shall lead.
So not only towards your woman and your brother, you're going to have an evil eye towards your children, but you was going to end up leading. So 8 out of 10 black men grow up without a father figure in the home.
He just showed me a picture of Jesus. Usually people carve things into stone that resembles them. Now the purpose of that beaded hair, it acts as a regulator, maintaining the 98.6 in the body. We don't know that. Jesus was a black man.
They would say you was a special man. So, verse 50, we're going to find out why we everywhere. Verse 64.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
That's why you can find a black man in China, Russia, everywhere you go. But God said, you going to serve other gods which your father have not known, even wood and stone. So think about this. What's wood that the church serves? When you walk in church, you see that big wooden cross, right? And if you look at it, I guarantee you, if you could pull everybody out of prison right now, I bet they got a cross tatted on them, or a cross charm, right? Wood and stone. They ain't in Christianity, they're Muslims. They bow down to a stone. Verse 65. Some of us might think, man, it's just America treat us like that.
And among these nations shalt thou find no ease.
So if you go to China, what?
Thou shalt find no ease.
Go to Russia.
Shalt thou find no ease.
Go to your so-called homeland, Africa.
Shalt thou find no ease. Neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest.
Mr. Pastor, now, I know you're doing pretty good right now, but don't your feet get tired of doing what they're doing?
Sometimes.
And look, I be at work, and I'm young. I'm like, man, Lord, how long can I do this? My feet are tired.
And I think a wrong image has been painted of Adam. Adam was a black man.
Oh, yeah.
He was made from the dirt, right?
Made from the dirt. And God breathed into the breath of life.
But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart, and failing of eyes, and sorrow of mind.
But God said, even though your feet gonna be tired, He gonna give you a trembling heart. So you gonna keep pumping, but He gonna give you a
failing of eyes.
A feeling of eyes. So you might be working for let's say 10 years straight. But somehow you got a feeling of eyes. You're like, man, every time I get a good check, something bad happens. I gotta pay this high water bill, high light bill, oh my car done broke down. Oh, I gotta fix something in the house. So they give you a feeling of eyes.
And sorrow of mind.
Now you get to feel sorry for yourself. Man, I ain't gonna never make it, man. 66.
And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee.
How the black man gonna live?
And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee.
How the Mexican man gonna live?
And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee.
How the native Indian gonna live?
Thy life shall hang in doubt before thee. And thou shalt fear day and night, and shalt have none of the series of thy life.
So we gonna fear day and night. Walking out the house, you're looking around the corner, you don't know if your brother or the police gonna kill you. No matter you're young or old. So we got the last curse of the Bible, Elder. How did we get to America? Okay. All praise. Let's see. Verse 68. Here got the last curse of the Bible.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So what was the children of Israel doing in Egypt the first time?